camera wobbles a little bit, I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely effing nobody. Get over it. I'm gonna have to go from the back. The old reach around, you know. Dang, Cole. Your whole freaking life you needed another inch. Go on and grab it, son. It would have costed more energy to to run my shop back than the paper I wasted here. Dorks. I guess I should show you before you freak out. Oh, this guy didn't show everything. Nerds. I mean, it slid right on there. I don't never have a problem. My shit just been sliding on my whole life. It's little. First thing I've got to do, this old vacuum line, I've got it zip tied up out of the way. If you're a dork, yours is probably still hooked up from the factory, but mine's not. What up, dicks? Welcome back to the channel where we do shit Colts way. Today, we're gonna do a quick little video on the SPE Coolant Reroute line, dumbass. I can't even remember what the hell I'm trying to work on today. Freaking idiot. But let's go over it real quick and just show you exactly what it is. So, you know, if you got a piping kit, it's really ugly, but I got mine stuffed up underneath right here. But it's just gonna do away with this shit hanging all down in here looking like ass. So it'll do away with this hard line here. It'll go straight back there to the back, and then you'll have one here to there. So it just does away with this ugly ass T and everything just hanging all up in the way. So let's crack this latte right here and we'll get after it, son. All right, so first thing you're gonna do is crack you a cold ass latte. I don't care what brand you choose, this is mine. Pinky's up for the community. Get you a pair of, I don't know, pliers. I call them Kleins, just doing line work forever. These are Klein pliers, but just get you a pair of damn pliers and we'll go up under there and start draining the radiator. Or the coolant, whatever it is, I don't frickin' know. Let's just drain this shit, come on. So get you a bucket. All right, simple, all right. Basically, we just gotta get this drained down enough in order to, so up under here, driver's side. I mean, come on, bro. I've shown this in other videos, but this thing right here, twist that, okay? Coolant's gonna start coming out. I'm about to twist it real quick. Probably just show you just, I don't know if you can see or not, but so a little bit farther. All right, oop, some on the ground. That should have buffed. So drain that out. I'm gonna open this here real quick. Give it a little air. So it's draining. Basically, I just gotta drain it enough to get low enough past all this. You don't have to drain all of it out, you know, maybe a gallon, gallon and a half, 2 gallons, shit, I don't know. Just drain it till you think it's enough. So when this is done draining, or when I think I got enough, I'll close it and we'll start the video again. In the meantime, have a little break, latte time, son. Once again, my frickin' peasant ass is out here in the frickin' 102-degree Louisiana heat because I ain't got a shop. So I'm under a shade tree mechanic. Anyway, let's let that drain and we'll start back up. All right, so it's done draining. I mean, I turned the damn thing to the, you know, to the right to close it. Righty-tighty, it's a rocket science, I know. But I got about that much coolant out. We'll see if it's enough. Now, if you're a poor peasant like me, you just reuse this shit. Put it in a clean 5-gallon bucket and you can reuse it. But if you're rich and you want to go buy brand new coolant, go ahead. Be my guest, you dork. So first thing we got to do now is get up under here. Not under here. Come on, dumbass. So like I said, we're removing all these lines. I don't really know the order to it, but I'm probably going to start. It'd be easy to just take this off or whatever, but I'm going to start down here. And if I see coolant coming out, then I'll know to drain more, okay? But I'll get the camera set up and we'll start there. All right, so if the camera wobbles a little bit, I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely effing nobody. Get over it. First thing I've got to do, this old vacuum line, I've got it zip tied up out of the way. If you're a dork, yours is probably still hooked up from the factory, but mine's not. All right, so we'll take this little quick neck thing off right here. I'm pretty sure you just you push down on it, and then, damn, that shit's hot. You squeeze these white things as you're pushing down. Well, yeah, okay, that's all you gotta do. So if you don't push down on it, it ain't gonna work. So you gotta push down on it, like the pipe, and then when you push down, squeeze the white things and they'll come off. So now this hard hose, like, is hard. I don't know what all this shit is, but this is bolted on right here with a little holder. So take that bolt off, and then it goes down into this down here, and you've got to take that off too. And then the SPE part, the little black machine part, goes in there. Let me see, I don't know what size. It looks like maybe like an 8mm. So yeah, 8mm is working for me. I don't know. So take this bolt off. You can't see it right here, but I'll show you in a minute. It's this, and then there's another one right here. So just take that off real quick. Let me see if I can get the phone around to show you, because somebody will go, oh, you didn't show me. Like a nerd. So there's a bolt right there, and then another bolt right here. Take those off. All right, so you just take these off. And if coolant comes out, I think I'll have to drain it more. But alright, got that, and then I think it's loose enough to do it by hand, yeah. Dang, Colt. Your whole freaking life you needed another inch. Go on and grab it, son. Yeah. Wouldn't it be that nice if it was that easy? All right. I think I'm gonna be able to take that. Yeah, almost. Okay, so this should come out now. I don't think there's another. Damn, that's hot. I'm gonna go get me some gloves. I just got done driving the truck, and I just ain't got time for it to cool off. It'd be like the opposite of a old money bag, yo. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Nope, ain't got frickin' time today, son. So, all right, I had a little coolant coming out, not much. So that stuff comes out, okay? I'm gonna discard this over. I had just a little coolant come out. You can get a shop vac and vacuum that up, but it ain't really enough for me. Well, there's still some a little leaking out. It ain't bad. I guess I should show you before you freak out. Oh, this guy didn't show everything. Nerds. So, you see the water down there? See where it's kind of just leaking out right there? A little bit. It ain't bad. That shit'll buff. All right, so all this came with the kit. This is the part that'll go in there. The O-ring goes in. My O-ring was already on this when I got it. Some people's might not be on there, so if you don't have an O-ring, it's gonna leak. Just make sure your O-ring's on there. They say lube it up, so I'll get some silicone and just run around it real quick, and we'll jam her in there. And then I'm assuming we're going to use this bolt instead of the factory one. So we'll stick it in there and tighten it up. All right, so I got some of this little silicone spray. I'm just gonna spray it on here on my finger and rub it around this, and we'll stick it in. All right, so you can see it's kind of wet with the spray. So now, bam, she's in there. Then you'll, of course, put your screw in there. I don't know what size this is yet. I'll have to figure it out. I'm just gonna get it hand started for the time being. So. All right, so I got it started by hand. I think it's like 80 or 85 or 90 foot-pounds of torque. I ain't got the right attachment for a torque wrench right now to mess with it, so it's 3/16 Allen head, just tighten it up. Don't over tighten it, and when I get the right stuff, I'll come back another day. It ain't today though. So just get her tight. Feels tight. I don't want to strip nothing, so it's in there good. All right, so now we got that part done, and so if you can see, let me see if I can get the camera to. You got to follow that. See that where it goes into the firewall area right there? Just follow that damn hose that you just did, and it goes right into there. And there's another quick connect thing in there. Come on, focus. You can see the white. See that white up top? Same way, you got to push in and then push down on the white things, and then it'll pull out. So you got to take that off. I ain't gonna be able to get a camera in there, up there to watch me do it, but obviously it's possible because this kit's made. So just take that shit off too, and then once that's off, this whole thing will be disconnected, and then you can take this T off. You just got to come over here, undo it right here, and take all that shit off. So let me get this part off down here. Like I said, I can't get my camera in there, but hell, I just showed you what to do on that one. It's the same damn thing. Push in, push the white clips, pull it out. You know, once again, if the camera's moving, I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody. I don't know if I can get my hand in here or not. And I'm sure some coolant probably come out, but I might have to go from the back. The old reach around, you know. Come on, son. Oh, if I could just get the top one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some coolant, not a lot. Oh, shit, love. So now, got that done. Just in time. Okay, now, you know, on the where you push the white thing in, okay, the white thing is still down there on the firewall. You got to take that white piece off, okay? I just ain't got it on film yet, but you take that quick connect part off down there because you don't need it, because the new piece, it won't fit on with it on there, so take it off. Moving forward, yeah, let me make sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Moving forward, push. Ooh, ooh. All right, so now let's get this shit off of here. So where am I damn? So there's a little, I've got some zip tied wire up here. I cut it loose already, but you know, come on, son, act like you've done this before, fucking nerd. All right, take that. I'll have to find that. All right, and then this is stuck down in here with this. I'll just cut that off. You don't need it. And then come do the same shit. Take this one off over here. I might try to reuse this one instead of the fastener they give you. I don't know if it'll fit or not. But I'm sorry, baby. But now, let's practically get this old shit out of here. I'm gonna move this. We can't spill that. It'd be a catastrophe. So, yeah, get your ass out of there. Yeah. I gotta be careful. I got my EGT probe hooked up right there, and I don't want to rip it. All right, so boom. Look at this shit. All this shit, not needed. This, needed. A little back talk on me. All right, let's roll. I'm sure there's a secret to getting this shit off, but I don't know it, so I'm just gonna have to rip it. I mean, god dang, bro. All right, so yeah, I don't know how you get it off, but that's how mine come off. All right, so now it's time. This goes on to the factory part, you know, where I just took the white thing off, and it's gonna go like this. But this hose is one size fits all for like 11 to 16 and 17 to 19, and I don't know. I guess the same thing as 20. I don't know, but if you got a newer truck, you're gonna have to trim this a little bit. They just send one size fits all. So, you know, you'll put this in there like that. You know, get it the level that you want. You know, then come back and trim it right here. We'll go over all that when we get there. But you know, these bigger hose clamps go on this, and then you know that one down there, and then these smaller ones are gonna go on this smaller hose. Obviously, I mean shit. So, and half y'all don't even know what this is. It's a rotation meter. Back when I did line work, I don't really need it much anymore with my job, but I used to use it all the time. Anyway, the video ain't about that. So let's put this shit on and get over with. Where my damn lattes at? Shoot, son. All right, so one thing I forgot to do is, you know, I had a little bit of coolant leak out, so I'm gonna put this down here. I could have went and got my shop vac, but I just had these in the back seat, so I mean, shit, I just used these. I'm gonna soak up that coolant. As hot as it is, this shit probably evaporate first time I go down the road, but yeah, ain't got much left. Use a couple of rags and and be done. It's environmentally, I don't give a shit. This is what I'm using. You can use whatever you want. Oh, this guy doesn't care about the environment. Fucking nerds. It would have costed more energy to run my shop vac than the paper I wasted here. Dorks. All right. Damn, that shit's hot down there. Good enough for me. Okay. Yeah, it's dirty down there. All right. So I did that before somebody says something. You didn't clean it out. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on first. Okay. On this end right here. That way I can get this how I want it and cut it. Because you know what they say. Measure once, cut twice. Not. So let's get this shit on here real quick. Oh yeah, slid right on there, baby. All right, so the big ones are 5/16 nut driver, okay, and the little one that goes to the tank over here, and then right here is a 1/4 inch nut driver for the pipe strap, okay? I mean, you can figure that shit out yourself though. Tight enough for me. All right, so now, dang, it's been like 2 hours since I started my truck and it's still freaking hot. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna get that. I might make it a little bit longer. So, let me put this on here real quick. So, I don't know if y'all can see. I know it's hard to see, but I'm gonna move. I can't get the camera in there to show you, all right? But I'm literally just putting this where I think it's gonna have to go, close to it. And if it's a little long, it'll be all right. So, there's the thing. I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna make it a little bit longer than it needs to be. Just because. All right, I think that's, I would suggest, like I said, make it a little bit longer than you need. That way you don't screw yourself. I hope that's right. Can't do nothing left-handed. A little bit longer than I think I need. All right. Boom. Now I'm going to put this on right here so I can do the pipe clamp up top so I ain't fighting it in a minute. Oh, dumbass. Might want to put the freaking clamp on first. Nerd. All right, then. That's on there. Like I said, this is the 5/16 one. All right. I'm trying to hurry for y'all, but then again, I should probably stop giving a shit how long it takes. All right, that's tight enough. Now remember, you ain't gonna be able to get this thing on if you still got the white thing on down there, okay? So, I don't know how this goes on. I mean, it actually looks like good quality in there. Nicer than the Ford one. But I don't know how this goes on. I hope it just sticks on or sticks in there, but we'll see. I don't know. Sorry about my bald ass head being in the way. Fucking legs cramping and everything else. Shit. I'm assuming you just push it. I don't want to break it though. Yep, it's on there. All right. Maybe I got mine a little long, but oh well. It'll be fine, I promise. I probably should have went under that, but oh well. I wonder how hard it is to get that off now, because I might make it a little shorter. Oh, easy, son. All right, what I'm gonna do, I didn't like the way it was bent, so I'm gonna cut it back to about right before that E. All right, just to show you, you see I cut it off right before the SPE. First time I cut it, wasn't enough, I still didn't like it, so I cut it again. So don't just be like, oh, here's this cut right there, let me do it. Like, measure it just in case, but that's where my shit is. So I'm fixing to put it on. All right, so I got it there, and I know you can't see it, but I got it on the back there. I showed you where I cut it. So that was the hardest part of the install. And I did run it up under this. I don't know if it matters, I just liked it better up under it. So I don't even know if you'll have that crap, but god dang, son. Freaking sweat down. Tired of this Louisiana heat, man. I'm tired of being a poor ass peasant. What I really need is one of those. I can't get on my driveway right now because of concrete, so I can't get my garage. Would be no airflow in there anyway, so it's just probably better out here. But now my truck is immobile and the sun has moved and I'm starting to get out of the shade, and that shit ain't cool, bro. Let's get this shit done. All right, so we're back in the back. I need these two and this is the easiest part of the whole thing, so let's roll. So obviously this old wonky ass piece goes down here. You know, it's gonna go right into this. Now, put this on first so you ain't fighting it and having to take it apart in a minute. All right, you can silicone that up if you want, but I ain't. I mean, it slid right on there. I don't never have a problem. My shit just been sliding on my whole life. It's little. So, you like that, didn't you? 1/4 inch, right here. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch nut driver is what I'm trying to say. Come on, bro. It's like trying to feel a toe at the end of the shoe. There you go. Sorry about the hard breathing. I'm just ready to get this shit done. And breathing hard, I mean, damn. All right, so. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah. You had that D. Boom, son. And then this right here. So, what did I say I was going to try to reuse this? Damn. I got more shit than. Well, I might not try to reuse it because your boy's finna lose his temper real quick. It don't take much. Are you kidding me? What are the odds this could never happen again in a million effing years? Ass off of here. I'm gonna use this. I ain't fucking with that. I need to work on my temper, but you know what? I mean, sometimes it's just like, why? Why does that even happen to me? Like, who has time for that? Put that shit back on there. Boy, you looking good, son. And it's been in the box, so eventually it'll straighten up more. It's still got a little couple kinks, you know, but put this thing on. Yes, sir. She done. Now, I can go through here and, you know, zip tie it down to here, but I'm just gonna let it sit for a while. It'll straighten up eventually. It's, like I said, it's been in the packing box, and they get it where it's packed in there. So anyway, let's pour the damn coolant in here and be done with this shit. Let's pour this shit back in here. Oops. Oh, you thirsty, girl. Oh, you thirsty, girl. All right. So I'm sure I might have to add a little bit more. It's past the max line, but it ain't circulate through the system, so it is what it is. Start this baby up. Check for leaks. Oh, clean you up, baby. You're looking good. Bush. Now I'm looking back here at this quick connector to make sure, you know, checking right here as well. I don't see any leaks. Looks good to me. So, done. Ah, dang, almost dropped the old latte. I'm gonna let it run for a minute and we'll stop this video and roll out. All right, so did away with all this nasty shit. Plus, you can see where it kind of, I don't know, I think it's prone to leaking here from the factory. Don't get me lying though, because I really don't know shit about shit, but whatever I got looks better than this. I mean, wasn't nothing wrong with this, but if you got a piping kit, that looks really good in there, and this looked like total ass, but we don't need that. Can't forget about my man's Clyde, little latte. But appreciate the hell of y'all watching the channel. Like always, you know, hit the like button, subscribe. If not, I really don't give a shit, but it'd be nice trying to grow this bitch. But you know, till next time, you know. Oh, and I'll leave a link to, this is the SPE CC, or not C, come on Colt, get your shit together. This is the SPE Coolant Reroute, but they're all about the same, you know. So if I have a link for this one day and it's not the SPE one, well, get your panties in the wall. All this, basically, you know, they all do the same shit, you know. Buy whatever one you want. But till next time, God bless, and tails down, beaks up. Wah! Peace.